Well, good evening to you basketball fans. We welcome you to the Nick at Griggsville Perry High School as we've got a doubleheader of 1A regional semifinal action for you here at Griggsville Perry. First up, it's going to be one of the best teams in 1A. It's the Routt Catholic Rockets taking on a very dangerous Payson Seymour Indian squad in our first of our doubleheader here tonight. The nightcap will be the Brown County Hornets taking on the host school, the Griggsville Perry Tornadoes, who had to punch their ticket with an upset win on Monday night. We'll tell you more about these two teams getting ready for our 6 o'clock contest when we come back on a break here at the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
One size fits all, that may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Gobble gobble! I'm Casey French with Cascom. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and your house is going to be full of family, including in-laws and kids. You might just become the turkey if your Wi-Fi, or whatever the hip lingo the kids are calling it, isn't up to par. Call Cascom today and sign up for our gig services for only $99.95 a month for 6 months. Already a customer? Upgrade for only $109.95 a month. Dads who want the game as a side dish, you're welcome. Call today, 1-800-252-1799. And we thank you for trusting us with internet, cable, and phone all year long. Thank you from Cascom.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Barry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Well, it's the Routt Catholic Rockets and the Payson Seymour Indians in our first semifinal of the evening here from the Nick. Damon, it should be a good one. These two teams played a 9-point contest back in early January back at the Routt Dome. But since then, Routt has went on a terror. This is a very good, very dangerous team led by a couple of nice players in Bryson Mossman and Eli Olson.
Yeah, Brian, we saw after the Winchester tournament that Routt really hit their stride. They fell victim to West Central on their home floor in the championship game there at the Winchester Invitational Tournament. But from there, they really took off. We saw them here earlier this season defeat Griggsville Perry here at the Nick, and they've played very well since. They had one tough weekend where they lost on a Friday night to Greenfield Northwestern, turned around the next day and lost to the Palmyra, Missouri squad. But since then, they've really been dialed in. And as you mentioned, it all starts for the Rockets with Bryson Mossman, the 6'3 junior. Another individual we've seen take a big step up for the Rockets this year has been Adam Abel. Abel is listed at 6'4", probably closer to 6'5", 6'6", and he's one of those prototypical big men of today, as far as you see him much more confident playing outside. Really, free throw line extended is where he'll spend a lot of time. Has a good shot for this Rocket squad, but he does have the ability to go down low, and we see that another feature that Adam Abel provides for the Rockets is he's a pretty good passer for Will Whalen's squad.
This team's very dynamic. They can score in a lot of directions. They can attack you in a lot of ways. They can play a fast-paced tempo, or they can slow things down, as they usually have to deal with the likes of New Berlin and others who really like to play a slow-down contest. One of the top-ranked teams in the state is Routt Catholic. They are ranked number 8 in Aaron Britton's final Nesto Hoops Bowl for Class 1A here in this season, and they're going to try and live up to it here this week at the Nick. We'll step aside for another break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll tell you more about the Indians and their road here. Don't go anywhere. We're right back with you here on Central Illinois Sports.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today at SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. Northwestern Mutual is the marketing name for Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company and its subsidiaries in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank. Locations in Barry, Pittsfield, Liberty, and Hannibal, serving the entire region and beyond. And hey, check out that online loan application tool at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Payson Seymour is the opposite team on the scoreboard here tonight. A team that had to squeak out a 52-50 win Monday night at Liberty over the host Eagles. Damon, it's a team that is, as we would like to say, dangerous in the postseason. It's a team that you don't want to match up against despite their 16-14 record, and a lot of that revolves around a couple of seniors in Blake Schwartz and Lane Barker, two very dangerous individuals on this court for the Indians.
Yeah, Tyler Dushinsky's squad has the ability, Brian, to knock off any team in the area on any given night. We saw actually in the first round of the Winchester Invitational Tournament, the Indians had the West Central Cougars down and down big at one point. They just weren't able to hold on, but it just shows you how dangerous this squad can be. And for Payson Seymour, you mentioned his name earlier, but the Indians go as Blake Schwartz goes. He has the ability to put up points in a hurry, and as soon as Schwartz crosses half court, you better guard him because he's got the ability to shoot from deep, and he can shoot off the move. It doesn't take him long to get his shot up, and if you're the Routt Rockets, you're going to have to try to be physical with him and get him off of his spots in order to not allow him to be comfortable in this contest.
And if you knock Schwartz off of his game, you're going to have to watch out for Barker, another dangerous catch-and-shoot type player, a kid that knocked down multiple triples Monday night against Liberty. He is a really nice guard that they're going to have to deal with. And guess what, Damon? There's another Deaker in the ranks at Payson Seymour. Brody Deaker is a really nice senior player who has really stepped into his own here in about the last month and a half.
Yeah, Brody Deaker's been a big key for this Indian squad. We saw he missed a few games towards the tail end of the season as he rolled an ankle, and they didn't want to risk him re-aggravating that and not being healthy for the postseason. So Brody Deaker's going to be a big contributor for this Indian squad, and another player that we have seen be able to come on for the Indians is we've seen Nolan Sparks be able to put some points up, especially when you leave him open. And then Brian, a guy that's really started to be a big contributor for this Indian squad is Nick Boone.
Nick Boone, just a second-year basketball player, kind of a multi-sport athlete in the Payson Seymour School District, a little bit of a bruiser inside, the leading rebounder on this team. We'll tell you more about Nick and the rest of these Indians as the night goes on. We're going to step aside for our last break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, opening ceremonies and the Farm and Home starting lineups. Don't go anywhere. It's high school postseason action here live from the Nick on Central Illinois Sports.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
High quality, low price. High quality, low price. Yeah, put our private brands against any name brand, and right now all of our private brands are on sale. Here are a few of the favorite deals. For men's and women's, we got 25% off Noble work pants. We got $5 off all of our best dang work tees. Our up and coming thread grit jeans are under $30, and you can take 20% off all Noble socks and Muds boots. And all this is on sale, including our new Black Diamond shelving. You get $50 off this piece. Heavy duty wipes are under $10, plus 25% off all Black Diamond tools. Plus, if you're looking for a new chair, this is $25. And where else are you going to find a 30-ounce tumbler for under $8?
Time for the Farm and Home starting lineups from snacks, hoodies, power tools, and lawn chairs. No other place has it all like your local farm and home supply. Starting lineup for the visitors tonight will be the Payson Seymour Indians, 16 and 14 under Tyler Dushinsky's reign. Their starting five looks like this. A 5'11 senior guard is number 4, Lane Barker. The 6'2 senior forward, number 14, is Brody Deeker. A 6'1 senior guard is number 23, the all-time leading scorer at Payson, Blake Schwartz. A 6-foot junior forward is number 24, Nolan Sparks. And the big man in the middle is the 6-foot senior forward, number 44, Nick Boone. It's Barker, Deeker, Schwartz, Sparks, and Boone for Tyler Dushinsky's Payson Seymour Indians. On the opposite side for Will Whalen's 28 and 4 Routt Catholic Rockets, a 6'3 senior, number 2 is Eli Olson. A 6'3 junior, number 14 is Bryson Mossman. A 6'2 senior, number 22 is Kellen Cremiston. A 6'4 junior, number 25 is Brady Turner. And the 6'4 junior, number 44, Adam Abel. It'll be Olson, Mossman, Cremiston, Turner, and Abel for the Routt Catholic Rockets. Brian Shoemaker, Damon Emmerich, Eric Lister, your broadcast crew with you here tonight. Chris Dewar in the house as well, down on the south sideline here at the Nick. Damon, it's a packed house here tonight. Just for the 6 o'clock contest, we haven't even got to the meat potatoes when the home team's here.
Yeah, get here early and enjoy a couple of high-class basketball games here this evening. It's a little bit of a surprise in the second game, Brian, as the seeds favored the squad from Edinburgh being here to face Brown County, but Griggsville Perry was able to come away with the upset on Monday night, and they will do battle against Brown County in game 2. But right now it's Routt, Payson, and Brian's got the action with the play-by-play.
Abel wins the tip for Routt. They'll be in the home whites tonight with royal purple numbers and lettering with some Vegas gold trim down the piping sides of these home jerseys. For Payson Seymour, they're in the road blues tonight, white numbers, letters, and trim for the Indians. Down into the corner as Routt has first possession tonight. That is Turner with the basketball.
Indians come out in the man-to-man as we see Turner will look to reset the offense.
He'll get it back up top of the key. This is the very talented Bryson Mossman. Kicks it back over. A 3 from Abel. Off the mark, no good, and rebound is Schwartz. He's on the run here for Payson Seymour. Tries to go through defenders. Gives it off to Boone. Right back to Schwartz in the corner. Schwartz had 9 in the contest Monday night, but took 2 very important charges on the defensive side for Payson Seymour. They get it into Barker. The catch and shoot from the free throw line is no good. Rebound grab by Routt, and here come the Rockets on the run. This is Turner with the basketball. Between the legs dribble as he meets up with Nick Boone. For Routt Catholic, they run their first 13 games of the season before finally falling to Auburn, and that was in the championship of the Waverly Holiday Tournament. On the run, a little short runner there by Turner's no good. He'll get his own rebound. Second chance opportunity here for the Rockets with 6:44 left to go in the first. Turner will pull things back out as Will Whalen barks instructions. A very loud Payson Seymour student section for the Rockets to work in front of here in the first half. Mossman, 3 just inside their arc is no good. It's a fight for the loose ball rebound, and they say that's going to go the way of Payson Seymour, as they say Creviston had his hands on it last.
Yeah, and you really see Payson Seymour packing it in. They're guarding, obviously, Mossman very tight. They're getting out when Abel has the ball, but other than that, with Olson, Creviston, and Turner, they're really backing it down into the lane, and they're going to force them to be able to hit some shots from outside before they really come out to guard him.
It's a cross-court pass over to Sparks on the right side as Payson overloaded on the right half here. Deeker with the basketball down in the corner. That's Boone in the post going up against Abel. Bellies up, shot off the glass, no good. It's a fight for the loose ball rebound. Coming up with it is Mossman. Rockets will reset as we're still scoreless. Mossman goes in, ends that real quick. He's got the first basket of the contest. Routt Catholic up 2-0 with 5:50 left to go in the first. Damon, it's that kind of dynamic ability that he brings that's going to be tough for the Indians to stop here this evening.
Yeah, does a good job at using his body as we see Payson turns the ball over. First steal of the contest for Routt. And Turner will have it, looking to reset the offense for the Rockets.
Over to the right side, hands the basketball off to Mossman. This is Abel with it, the big 6'4 junior down in the corner. Gets tripped up by Deeker. Ball tipped away, loose ball, fight for it. Turner comes up with it, drives in, contact and no call, and will play on, and it's going to be a jump ball. We'll head back the way of Payson Seymour. Talked about it in the pregame, Damon. Blake Schwartz likes to put his body on the line, and you just saw it there.
Yeah, Schwartz wasn't afraid to step up and take some contact. They had a no call right there. It's going to be a turnover, though, against the Rockets. The held ball possession favored the Indians. So Payson Seymour with the basketball, looking for their first points in this one, trailing 2-0 early on here on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
Sparks with the basketball. They get it up to the free throw line. This is Deeker. Ball fake, drive in. Boone will get the rebound, loses his footing on the floor. Loose ball again. Deeker gets everybody up. He'll get fouled and go to the free throw line with Brody Deeker.
Nice job right there by Nick Boone to go after the basketball, and he was able to find Deeker. Deeker then drew the foul. That'll be the first foul of the ball game, and it is whistled against Brady Turner. That's Turner's first. And at the line for the Indians is Brody Deeker.
Deeker averaging about 8.3 points a contest to go along with 6 rebounds, misses the first. Bowlers Universe, come enjoy the fun at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10 p.m. Fridays, 11 to midnight. Saturdays, 4 to midnight. Burgers, great drafts, food, fun, friends, the whole 9 yards at Bowlers Universe on the west end of Pittsfield.
Deeker splits a pair. The Indians are on the scoreboard, and it's a 2-1 contest here. Early going, game 1 of 2 here on the evening.
Nick Boone really starting to flex some muscle inside here and really starting to make a presence inside. We'll have to keep an eye on that through the evening. Rockets back with the basketball on their end of the floor as they get it to Mossman. He'll get the pick from Turner, plays off, nothing on the roll. Abel, stop, pop at the left elbow, shots pure. Adam Abel with the bucket. His first of the contest, it's a 4-1 lead for Routt Catholic.
Payson Seymour is going to have to deal with the fact that Routt really wants to use that two-man game between Abel and Mossman in order to counteract the fact that the defense is really packed in tight when anybody else has the basketball.
This is Deeker, ball fake. Goes through 2 defenders, gets tied up with Turner. Loose ball on the floor. We'll get another jump ball, and this one will head back the way of the Rockets.
Turnover number 2 against the Indians.
And just underway in this one here. 4 minutes gone by, a 4-1 score. Routt Catholic leads Payson on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Turner guarded out by Boone, way out at midcourt. They'll get it back up to Abel. Under the right side, hands it off now to Mossman, trying to drive down around Sparks. Runner with the left hand rolls around the rim, in and out. Nick Boone collects the rebound for Payson Seymour. He grabs about 7 a game. Deeker tries to toss it down quickly into Boone. Turner gets a hand on it, stolen away. Turnover for Payson Seymour. Quickly down into Olsen's hands. Back up Abel, top of the key, 3, in and out of the rim, no good. Fight for the loose ball rebound, and we'll get another jump ball heading back to Payson Seymour.
The Rockets are doing a good job getting into the passing lanes. As you see, Brody Deeker will take a seat as Dalton Phillips checks into the contest for the Indians. The Rockets are making it look like there's open passing lanes, and then they're really closing quick. Payson's going to have a little bit quicker ball movement and some pass fakes in order to get the ball into some of those lanes they think are open.
Schwartz with the basketball. Top of the 3, key. No good. Boone fights for another rebound, pulls it up, goes up with it, shot no good, rebound grab by Turner. Payson fans wanted a foul. They quickly throw it down to Abel, a big long court pass from Turner to Abel, gets the bucket. It's a 6-1 lead for Routt Catholic. Nice look-ahead pass there from Brady Turner. Sparks with the basketball, works around top of the key over into the hands of Barker. He had 26 points on Monday night. A bad pass gets tipped away as Routt gets hands in the passing lanes, but will stay here on the Indian side of the floor.
Yeah, the Rockets are really long, and they're able to get into those passing lanes quickly as Phillips will take a seat, and we will see Ashton Baker check into the contest.
Baker, a 6'4 senior, doesn't get a lot of minutes on this Indian squad, but a little bit of an odd three-point threat. Ask the Tornadoes in that double overtime game they had on Valentine's Day. Sparks with the basketball. Boone and Baker inside for Payson Seymour. As driving in is Barker. Gets it tipped away, nowhere to go, and we're going to get a jump ball in the middle of the lane, and it's going to go back to Jacksonville Routt. More jump balls than points almost at this point, Damon.
Turnover number 4 against the Indians as Deeker will check back into the contest. Payson's got to have quicker ball movement right here, Brian, as the Indians are not moving it very quickly. They're allowing Routt to reset their defense, and that's led to some turnovers here in the early going.
A little bit of a jump trap here from Payson Seymour as they'll get it back to Turner. Boone will assume defensive responsibility at the top of the key. Gets tipped away. Barker with the steal now. Second turnover of the contest against Jacksonville Routt. 2 minutes and change left to go here in the first. Barker had a whole load of steam. Excuse me, that was Schwartz. It got tipped away, and they say it'll go back out of bounds to Routt Catholic. 5th turnover against the Indians here so far, and what's been a little bit of a rough and tumble game to get things going here tonight. We remind you that Charlie is over at Voschel Gymnasium. He's got coverage of the 2A Pittsfield sectional tonight as Porta takes on QND and Illini West takes on one of the best 2A teams in the state in Williamsville. Routt with the basketball. Nice 2-pass touch there into the hands of Mossman. His 3 is no good. Deeker will get the rebound. Here come the Indians back on the attack. Down into the corner to Sparks. Open 3 from the corner is no good, and we're going to get a pushing foul, I believe, against Nick Boone heading the other way.
Nope, they're actually going to call it against Mossman for Routt, so that'll be Mossman's first and team foul number 2.
He started pointing the other way like we were heading back down the Routt way. Schwartz will inbound, gets it into Deeker. Ball fake, goes up, gets blocked by Abel. And we're going to get stepping on the line as Turner got caught a little bit too deep. Deeker able to pressure him just enough for the turnover, and we'll go back the way of Payson Seymour.
We're seeing they're letting them play here in the first quarter, Brian. They're allowing some contact as Turner might have got pushed out a little bit there. But that's all right. If they're going to allow them to be a little bit physical, teams are just going to have to adapt.
Boone with the basketball. He'll get it down into the corner. Schwartz, 3-ball. Misses the mark entirely. Rebound grab now by Creveston. Not the start Payson Seymour was looking for here in the first 7 minutes of this contest. Turner with the basketball, drives in, down into the corner. Abel up over 3 defenders, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes up with it, gets stripped away by Barker. And we're going to get a quick timeout from Tyler Dushinsky. We'll take it 2. Routt Catholic 6, Payson Seymour 1. We're right back here after this Adams Fiber timeout. Don't go anywhere.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Kepi. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Indians take the first Adams Fiber timeout of the contest for the fastest internet speeds available. That's up to 1 gigabit. That means you'll never buffer while watching high school basketball here on Central Illinois Sports. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more. Sparks gets the basketball across the time stripe with just over a minute to go in our opening period. They'll get it into Barker. Quick toss down into Sparks. He loses the handle on it. Stolen away. Mossman comes up with it. He's on the run for Routt. Stops Oaks up against Boone off the glass and good. Bryson Mossman with a steal and a score. It's an 8-1 lead for the Rockets. Deeker holding on to the basketball here as Routt content to sit things out here for the last 30 seconds or so of the first quarter. They'll hand it back up to Schwartz, who just became the all-time leading scorer on the last week of the regular season as Payson Seymour lost to Macomb on the road. Passed up Paul Lentz after a 30-year record. 5 seconds left in the quarter. 4, 3. Payson's got to get a shot. Oh, it's 12.
Yep.
Sorry, the angle is odd here at Griggsville Perry, and we're missing an entire column on the scoreboard as we get it to Sparks. His shot's no good. Boone will come up with it. Schwartz gets the rebound. Now it's the end of the quarter. Shot up and no good. Routt Catholic 8, Payson Seymour 1. After 1 quarter of play, we've got your second quarter play-by-play coming up right after this.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
After 1 quarter, Routt leading the Payson Seymour Indians by a score of 8-1. The Indians 0 for 9 from the field in the first quarter, 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. The Rockets 3 for 12 from the field. They did not attempt a field goal or a free throw, so nobody lighting it up here in the first quarter, Brian, but the Rockets do have all the field goals in this one as they have the 8-1 lead. The Indians have the basketball to start quarter number 2.
It's a cross-court pass to Deeker. He'll try and drive down, get stripped away by Turner. He'll go out of bounds off the Rockets here in the early going. For Payson Seymour, it was a rough start this year. They lost 5 of their first 6 contests, rebounded to win 5 of their next 6. Ever since then, it's been a little bit of a 500 record for them. They are 4-4 so far in the month of February, counting Monday night's win in the regional quarterfinals. Basketball up to Schwartz. 3 from the left wing, up and good. Blake Schwartz, don't let him get hot. He knocks it down from long range. It's an 8-4 ball game. Turner will get over to the right side here for Routt. Abel slashing through on the low side. They try to get to him, and it's saying something when that pass was just a little bit out of his reach, out of bounds. 5th turnover against the Rockets. Williamsville leading Illini West as a shot up by Phillips is up and good. 14-7 over at Pittsfield. It's now an 8-6 ball game here, and we're going to get a foul.
It's going to be an offensive foul against Olsen. That'll be Olsen's first, team foul number 1 of the quarter. Turnover number 6, and we'll see Olsen quickly head to the bench after that foul.
Got caught up just a little bit there in the backcourt. The officials were right there to see it. Our 3 officials tonight: Eric Grady, Billy Hickox, Dave Schaefer. Indians with an opportunity to tie this basketball game up after what has been a very slow first 8 minutes for them. Deeker, ball fake, tries to bounce pass into Schwartz. Goes up, ball fake, gets Abel in the air, knocks it down. He'll get an opportunity for the and 1 try with Blake Schwartz.
Abel will be whistled for his first foul, team foul number 2. That gives us our first tie of the contest, and Blake Schwartz will go to the line looking to give the Indians their first lead of the ball game as the Indians are on a 7-0 run. First 1 minute and 11 seconds here of the quarter. Schwartz gets it to go. He gives us lead change number 1, give him 6 points, and the Indians have the 9-8 lead.
Schwartz was the leading scorer this year at the Winchester Invitational Tournament. Rockets looking to answer here after a little bit of an Indians run. Flashing high is Creviston. Right back out to Turner as they try to work it down inside. Mossman went out. The ball went over his head out of bounds. It's another turnover for the Rockets here. 6:33 left to go in the second.
Yeah, the Indians have picked it up on the defensive end and really had good ball movement and spacing here to start the quarter as Schwartz is left open, can't get the shot to go. Abel will come down with the rebound. That is his 3rd.
Mossman comes down with it. Payson has had a lot of opportunity with that quick shot at the free throw line as Abel's 3 is no good. And Sparks will chase down the board for Payson Seymour. Back on the run with it over to Barker. They're going to keep a little tighter eye on Schwartz now as he flirts around the free throw line. Back out to Barker. Bounce pass over to Deeker. They try to work it into Phillips. He had the position, but the pass too far out of his reach. It will be another turnover against the Indians as Boone checks back in. 5:55 left to go here in the first half. It's 9-8. Payson Seymour with the lead on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Flashing high is Mossman. Top of the key. Abel trying to work through a double pick. Nice job by Payson to disrupt that play. Instead, they'll get it down into Turner. Shot up off the glass is no good. Creviston's rebound off the glass and good. Routt regains the lead. It's 10-9 on the putback basket from Kellen Creviston.
Creviston's first 2 of the ball game.
This is Barker with it. Back over to Deaker. They'll leave Schwartz open at the volleyball line. Rolls off the front of the rim. It's Boone with another offensive board. He gets blocked by Abel. The long arms of Adam Abel, something to deal with here. Nice transition basket for Routt. Nope, it's not going to be good as Guinert couldn't get it. And now we're going to get a foul.
Owen Grenard will be whistled for the foul. That'll be his first. And the third foul of the quarter against Payson Seymour. Or against Routt, that is.
5:03 left to go here. Routt just a little bit off its footing here after the first 8 minutes. Payson Seymour has made some nice adjustments here in the early go. Barker with it, cross-court pass over to Deaker. Right back up to Barker. Ball fake, wants to drive in. 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Brady Turner. Mossman tosses it down to Abel. Nice little oop play as Adam Abel gets it from Mossman. Routt Catholic back up by 3, 12-9. Routt really trying to flex and transition here a little bit.
Yeah, Abel's got 6 now, and a nice job there. He didn't even come down with it, just caught the ball in the air and went up for the shot. And Abel has made a big jump, Brian, from his sophomore to his junior year, just really kind of come into his own a little bit more comfortable out there on the floor.
Boone goes up with it, another block for Abel, and here come the Rockets with it. Turner looks down the floor, quickly gets it over to the right side now, into the hands of Mossman. He's guarded by Sparks now. And Will Whalen wants the Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it too. Routt leads 12-9. Don't go anywhere. We're right back with you here in 30 seconds.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Routt takes the timeout, leading 12-9 with 3:59 to play here in the second quarter. Payson Seymour started quarter number 2 on an 8-0 run to take the 9-8 lead. The Rockets since with a 4-0 run to regain the lead, and they will have the basketball following their first timeout of the contest. Both teams with 4 timeouts. Routt has led by as many as 7, have the 3-point lead, and looking to add to that here as Will Whalen took the timeout to try to calm things down a little bit. Been a hectic second quarter, and the Rockets will have the basketball as Turner will cross the time stripe here with 3:55 to play in the first half.
Mossman with the handle, stops, pops just inside the arc on the left wing. What a nice shot for Mossman.
He gets that shot off quick, and he really gets up in the air, Brian, before he releases it. Yeah. The Indians didn't close out on the screen quick enough there, and it allowed Mossman the opportunity to get his shot off. On the other end, Payson Seymour with the turnover as the pass was deflected, and Mossman with it into the front court.
Mossman just able to really elevate another quick shot. That one's no good this time, and Schwartz comes up with the basketball. He's on the run for Payson Seymour. Quickly working around, this is Barker. Catch and shoot 3 is good. Lane Barker knocked down 4 of them the other night. He's got a much-needed one for the Indians. It's 14-12.
Barker's in the score column with his first 3 points. The Indians struggling a little bit from behind the 3-point line. Now just 2 for 8, but a big shot right there by Lane Barker as he cut into that 5-point Rockets lead.
Nice pass down into Gennard. Stripped up by Schwartz. It'll go out of bounds back to Routt Catholic. Routt Catholic has won their last 5 games coming into tonight. As Damon told you in the pregame show, they got tripped up on back-to-back nights. A odd loss to Greenfield Northwestern, and then lost at the QND shootout to a very good Palmyra, Missouri team, 62-57. Nice ball movement from Routt here on this possession as Turner with it. Flashing in was Creviston. They don't give it to him that time. Nowhere to go for Turner. Gennard's 3 off the mark. Chase down. Sparks is going to get the rebound for Payson Seymour. Indians with an opportunity to tie or take the lead here with 2:30, and instead it's going to be a foul in the backcourt on Owen Gennard.
Gennard will be whistled for his second. That's the 4th foul of the quarter against the Rockets, so Payson Seymour will shoot free throws the rest of the first half.
Olsen back onto the floor for the Rockets. Indians with the basketball. They work it over to Schwartz on the left side. Landon Gooding is into the contest for Payson Seymour as well as he gets it in the corner. He'll fire one up off the back of the iron. Rebound comes down into the long arms of Adam Abel. Rockets quickly push it back onto their end of the floor with 2 minutes and change. It's been a tale of 2 quarters here at Grigsville Perry so far. This is Olsen with the basketball, guarded out by Barker. Works off the pick, drives in, collides into Schwartz, and it's going to be an offensive foul as Blake Schwartz takes the charge.
That's Olsen's second, both of them offensive fouls. Turnover against the Rockets, their 8th. Since it was a player control foul, no free throws will be shot, as we will see Ashton Baker check back into the ball game.
Schwartz took 2 big charges on Monday night. He's taken many through the season. One of the things that Tyler Dushinsky says about the young man says, we all know about his scoring prowess, but you kind of overlook sometimes his ability to put his body in front of people. Sparks with the basketball. Bounce pass, dangerous one over into the hands of Schwartz. They work it down into the corner. Nice little bounce pass into Deeker. We're tied back up at 14. Deeker able to get that body position to make that bounce pass work and gets it up and finishes.
For the second time in this one, we were tied at 8, now tied at 14.
Turner, spin move, left hand, he'll get fouled and go to the free throw line.
Schwartz will be whistled for the foul. That'll be his first team foul, number 1 of the quarter, and Brady Turner will go to the line to shoot 2. Turner looking to get his name in the score column here as his Rockets have the chance to regain the lead, tied at 14. Turner's first is off the back of the iron, no good.
Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. That's Robin Ockert and her wonderful team at the Pike County Express. Turner eyes up the second, out of the left hand, off the front of the iron. Rebound comes down into the hands of Kreveston. Gets spotted up in front of the rim. Flexes a little bit as he finishes on the rebound and the putback. Routt regains the lead.
Big offensive rebound right there as Payson Seymour would have had a chance to go down on the other end and retake the lead with it tied at 14 as ball swept away from behind. Olsen with it, and then ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it was off of Olsen. I think the Indians catch a break right there.
Sparks was down on the ground with it as well, and Payson Seymour is the recipient of the long end of the stick, as they would say. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. Sparks across the timeline over into the hands of Barker. He'll dribble through, stops, pops about 8 feet out, rolls everywhere but down. Rebound comes down into the hands of Turner.
Turner's got 6 rebounds now.
Nice pass up into the hands of Kreveston. Mossman gets the dime. Kreveston gets the deuce.
Kreveston with 6 points, and Brian, you don't normally see Kreveston score that many. All of them have been of the cleanup variety, and he's done a nice job here. Scored the last 4 points for his Rocket squad as they've regained the 18-14 lead, and Payson Seymour will look to hold for the final shot here of the half.
16 seconds left, and that is the correct time. As with the basketball is Sparks. 6 seconds, 5 stolen away by Routt. They're going to get it all the way up into Olsen's hands. He'll quickly lay it up and put it in as the buzzer is going to expire. Routt Catholic with a big, big basket as Tyler Dushinsky thought there might have been an extra step or two towards the end of that one. We have reached the Little Jess Motors halftime show as Routt Catholic leads Payson Seymour 20-14. We'll be back in just a few moments with halftime statistics and more. It's the IHSA Class 1A Regional Semifinals here from the Nick on Central Illinois Sports.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator Mojaves and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
I'm Kendra Conkrite, and I'm asking for your vote for Pikeland School Board on April 1st. In my work as a physician, I get to see and care for many young people in our community. Their health, safety, and education are always my top priority. By serving on the school board, I feel that I can have an even greater impact and would be honored to serve in this role. When you vote on April 1st, please vote for me, Kendra Conkrite, for Pikeland School Board.
Paid for by Kendra Conkrite for Pikeland School Board.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Your equipment has specific needs based on the work you do and the environment you work in. How you manage the life cycle of your equipment influences your lubricant decisions. Schaefer's specialized lubricant products are designed with you in mind. From synthetic engine oils, hydraulic fluids, greases, and gear lubes, our products help you own equipment longer, operate more efficiently, and reduce hassles. Contact local Schaefer representative Jerry Rohn at 217-248-7576. That's 217-248-7576 for Jerry Rohn and Schaefer Specialized Lubricants.
Welcome you back here to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Quincy. Family owned and operated, their staff will make the car buying process simple, ensuring each customer's needs are satisfied. You can learn more online at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see the guys in person at 3431 Main Street in the Gem City. Damon Emmerich has a look at your shooting and other halftime statistics after 2 quarters of play as Routt leads Payson 20-14.
Well, at the half, Payson Seymour trails 20-14. The Indians had a lead of as many as 1 point. They led by a score of 9-8. We've been tied 2 times in the contest, tied at 8 and 14. 2 lead changes in the contest. Payson Seymour with 9 turnovers in the first half. Routt with 8 turnovers. No foul trouble for the Indians. Olson and Gernart both with 2 fouls for Routt. Payson Seymour shoots just 5 of 20 from the field for 25%, including 2 of 9 from behind the 3-point line. Routt shoots 45% in the first half on 10 of 22 shooting, although they were 0 of 6 from behind the 3-point line. 0 for 2 from the charity stripe are the Rockets, and the Indians shoot 2 for 3 from the line in the first half. As at the half here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show, Routt leads Payson Seymour 22-16. Back with the rest of your first half stats after these.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
I'm attracted, I got to have it. It's like magic, I'm so dramatic. Call it classic, reach out and drop it. Super massive, feels like I'm low, hello.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Farmers State Bank at Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition meets hometown pride.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carryout or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We're at the half. The Routt Rockets leading Payson Seymour by a score of 20-14. Thanks to Keith Flessner for correcting that. He's probably enjoying a nice Lotus drink right now, watching from the comfort of his basement. At the half, Routt leading scorers for them, 6 points apiece for Nolan, Bryson Mossman, Kellen Creviston, and Adam Abel, and Eli Olson with the other 2 points for the Rockets in the first half as Olson hit the layup before the clock expired to end the first half. For Payson Seymour, Lane Barker with 3 points, Brody Deeker with 3, Blake Schwartz with 6, and the Rockets looking to capitalize on the momentum they had late in the first half, Brian, as they finished the half on a 6-0 run that was spurred by an offensive rebound putback on a missed free throw by Kellen Creviston. And then they capitalized on a few late turnovers there to end the second quarter. And they have the 20-14 lead and will have the basketball to start quarter number 3.
We'll step aside for our last break here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. When we come back, second half action here from the Nick at Griggsville Perry. Routt Catholic, Payson Seymour. Tell a friend to get tuned in when this one's going to get fun. We'll be with you here in 1 minute.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
I'm attracted, I got to have it. It's like magic, I'm so dramatic. Call it classic, reach out and drop it. Super massive, feels like I'm low, hello.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
Back with you on second half action underway here from Griggsville Perry. Brian Shoemaker, Damon Emmerich, Eric Lister being so kind to run the camera for us here this evening. as Routt Catholic leads Payson Seymour 20-14. So glad you're joining us alongside, no matter where you're watching here on Central Illinois Sports, even if you're watching from the comfort of your home in North Carolina, Ashley, or North Dakota, whatever state you're in, one of the Norths, we're glad you're tuning in as well. Routt will have the basketball to begin the third quarter. Man-to-man look here from Payson Seymour as Mossman drives in, gets double teamed, gets it back up to Creviston. He'll drive in, loses a handle on the basketball, and it'll be a turnover against Routt Catholic. Well, Damon, for Payson Seymour, they haven't played a poor basketball game here, just had a really rough first 8 minutes to get into things, but still very much in contention here.
Yeah, only 1 point in that first quarter, Brian, as we see the Indians will have a turnover of their own to start the third quarter. The big thing for Payson Seymour is they are only 2 for 9 from behind the three-point line, so got to get shooting a little bit better right there and take care of the basketball as they now have 10 turnovers, 9 for the Rockets. Both teams started the third quarter with a turnover on their possession, and the Rockets have the basketball right now in the hands of Mossman.
They'll get it over into Turner in the corner, guarded out by the bruiser Nick Boone. Turner surveys the seam, tries to drive in, crossover against Boone, picks it up just inside the free throw line. Tosses it back out. This is a three from Olsen. His shot off the mark, and Deeker will come up with the board for the Indians. Stolen away now. It's Olsen again on the run. May have taken an extra step on that one, got away with it. 22-14 on the steal and score for Olsen. Very similar to the last play at the end of the half, and Tyler Dushinsky asking for more clarification on the sidelines. It's going to be a reach in from behind on Olsen, Damon, and that's a little bit of a dangerous situation for the Rockets, as that is his third, I believe.
Olsen's third. We've seen he's made a couple of nice plays here, one to end the second quarter, one to start the third quarter. Will Whalen's going to leave him out there as it looks right now with those 3 fouls.
Barker, catch and shoot three is good. The leading scorer in Monday night's win over Liberty knocks down another one. And the Indians cut back in. They're down by 5. Mossman guarded by Sparks. Hands it off on the run to Turner. A little weave into Abel. Stops at the right elbow. Shot off the back of the iron. No good. Boone will get the rebound. Schwartz with it. Goes through. Up off the glass. No good. Boone comes flying in. It gets wrestled away, though, by Turner. Here come the Rockets on the run. Up to Mossman. One-handed pass. Blocked away now. Stolen away by Payson Seymour. Schwartz with it, a little bit of contact, and we're going to go the other way as they say it's going to be Schwartz with a little bit of an elbow, and Creviston draws the contact.
I think that's the right call right there. Schwartz pushed off to be his second foul. Turnover number 12 against the Indians, their third turnover here of the third quarter. And the Rockets will have the basketball back into the hands of Adam Abel.
Creviston, very physical kid, doesn't look always like the biggest athlete on the floor, but he's got that football mentality in him, Damon, from that quarterbacking days, and he's like he can take a bump or two.
And we've seen several of the guys out on the floor, Brian, that aren't afraid to step up and draw a little bit of contact. As Schwartz has been run over a couple of times. Creviston took the push off right there, and the Rockets have the basketball into the hands of Brady Turner.
Rockets will slow things up on this one with 5:43 to go in the period. They get it up to Abel. Mossman tries to go around Sparks. Spin move in the lane. Runner with the right hand is up and good. That's a tough shot for Mossman. 24-17.
Hard to defend right there as Mossman was able to spin away to his strong hand and got the left-handed shot up and over the outstretched arms of the defender.
Schwartz down into Sparks. Flashing through is Barker. Nothing there. Now they get it into the hands of number 4. He'll kick it right out. Deeker loses a handle on it. Turnover for Payson. Turner all the way up to Olsen. Olsen taps it up and in. Tyler Dushinsky takes the Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it too. Rockets 26, Indians 17. Don't go anywhere. We're right back after this.
Go team, go. Great Rivers Bank has a digital banking app worth cheering for. Move your money, pay your bills, deposit your checks. Hooray, hooray. Set up a budget, manage your debit card, set up account alerts, and so much more. Our digital banking will give you a reason to stand up and cheer for banking. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Great Rivers Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back with you here after the Adams Fiber timeout for top-notch local computer sales and service for our good friends at Adams Fiber.
Routt has their largest lead of the ball game now at 9 as they lead 26-17. They've outscored Payson Seymour 6-3 the first 3 minutes here of the quarter, and it'll be Indians basketball following the timeout from Tyler Dushinsky, and another turnover there against Payson Seymour. That's their 5th of the first 3+ minutes of the quarter, Brian.
They're going to have to clean things up here if they're going to claw back into this one now, as they already trail by 9. These two teams played back on January 4th at the Routt Dome. It was a 69-60 contest, a little bit more of a high-flying affair than what we're seeing here tonight. And Payson Seymour led through most of the second and third quarters. Crossover by Mossman, drives through, draws some contact, high up the glass, they play on, Turner gets it, he hits the deck as he draws a contact, and we're going to get a foul on the floor.
That'll be a big one right there, as I think that's going to be the 3rd against Blake Schwartz. It will be Schwartz's 3rd. I think they've let both squads here get away with a few extra steps on several different possessions, and the missed travel call right there comes back to haunt the Indians, as that's Schwartz's 3rd. So he has to go to the bench with 4:25 to play here in quarter number 3, and his Indian squad trailing 26-17.
Baker re-enters for Payson Seymour. They get the basketball to Mossman. Olsen to the volleyball line as the Rockets will reset here. Briggsville, Perry, Brown County coming up on our nightcap, scheduled for a 7:30 start. Stick around with us all evening here. Mossman drives into the lane, kicks it out. This is a 3 out of the hands of Olsen. In and out of the rim, no good, and Boone will get another rebound for Payson Seymour. Barker gets stripped away, stolen away by Routt. Turner was looking up for Olsen. He didn't see it coming. It goes through his hands and out of bounds into the open stage here tonight at GP.
15 turnovers against Payson Seymour. 6 of them here in the 3rd quarter, and the Indians really need to start cleaning things up, as we see Routt has come out and picked up a more aggressive trapping defense with Schwartz on the bench with those 3 fouls.
Cross-court pass over into the hands of Baker. He'll take one dribble and get it back to Sparks here. Baker took a dribble, gets stripped away. Barker dives for it. Indians hold on to it, and now we're going to get a foul.
Mossman will be whistled for the foul. That'll be his 2nd, and the 2nd team foul of the quarter against the Rockets.
Well, and part of those fouls coming into play, Damon, like you said, it's just a little bit more aggressive on the defensive side as well. Whalen wants to talk it over. We'll take the timeout, too. We're right back in 30 here after the Adams Fiber timeout on Central Illinois Sports.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Routt takes the Adams Fiber timeout as we tell you about our friends at the Moose Lodge 420. Check out those Friday meals at the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. New specials each week. The food is hot, the drinks are cold at the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. Both teams with 3 timeouts left at their disposal for the rest of the contest as Payson Seymour has the basketball. It'll be a 3 out of the hands of Gooding off the side of the iron, no good. It'll be tipped out of bounds and head back the way of Payson.
Deeker and Schwartz are going to check back into the ballgame for Payson Seymour, as we'll see Baker and Gooding will go to the bench.
Gooding just a sophomore who gets limited minutes on this squad, but he's usually good for about 6.5 a game. They try to get it back down into Barker in the corner. Turner able to get his boot on it, and will inbound it one more time with Schwartz back into the game.
Schwartz out there with those 3 fouls, but Tyler Dushinsky knows his team down by 9 with 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. He can't afford to let this lead get any bigger for this Routt Rockets squad.
Well, he's worked this bench enough, Damon, through the season. He's got kids he can bring in to run a little offense, defense if he needs to. Barker takes a dribble, gets Schwartz on the back cut. He gets blocked away by Abel. Payson Seymour has had trouble working around Adam Abel tonight as Mossman gets tipped from behind, loses the basketball, turnover on the Rockets. But Adam Abel has really been a big impact here within about 5 to 6 feet of the rim tonight. We'll get it into Schwartz in the corner, guarded out by Turner. Tries to drive in. Nice defense here by Jacksonville Routt. We've been stuck at 26-17 here for some time in the third quarter. They try to toss it down into Barker. Dangerous pass gets stolen away. Another turnover for Payson.
Indians are just forcing passes in this one, not the lanes that they think they're seeing. And Rout's capitalized to the tune of 16 Payson Seymour turnovers. And now Mossman can't get the shot to go. Rebound will fall down into the hands of Schwartz. And Schwartz will have his third rebound.
Well, Damon, things have just came tough for Payson Seymour on the offensive side, maybe having to take a little bit of a risk, force some things they don't necessarily want to, but not a lot of it being successful. Barker drives in. He's going to get a foul on the floor here before the shot goes up.
And Olson will be whistled for his fourth, so we'll likely see Owen Gernart. Gernart will check back into the contest as Olson will have to go to the bench with those 4 fouls. Olson has really played well here in this one, Brian, on the defensive end, as his length and quickness out front have created some problems for the Indians. As we'll see the inbounds pass. Abel is going to foul Deeker, and to the line to shoot 2 will go Deeker. And instead of Abel, they'll whistle that one actually against Bryson Mossman, so that'll be Mossman's third. And Brody Deeker will go to the line. Split a pair from there earlier. He's got 3 points. Big free throws right here for Deekers. His squad trails 26-17. The first one left short off the front of the rim. No good.
McCartney Storage, located on the north end of Pittsfield. A great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more. Affordable monthly rates. Why look anywhere else? 217-248-0011 for McCartney Storage.
Deeker will have one shot here with 1:29 to play in the third quarter. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard, Deeker gets the second to go, so he's 2 for 4 from there in the contest. He's got 4 points.
Averages about 8.3 a game to go along with just under 6 rebounds. And now we're going to get another timeout, I believe, by Will Whalen as he emphatically ran down all the way to Dave Schaefer on the opposite side of the court. We'll take it to 30-second break. Don't go anywhere. We're right back after the Adams Fiber timeout.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Routt takes the Adams Fiber timeout for reliable, worry-free internet that doesn't buffer and can handle whatever life throws at you. Adams Fiber is local and provides you with the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more. Routt Catholic down to just 2 timeouts here for the remainder of this contest. That's about 9 minutes and change. They lead 26-18 over Payson Seymour. And Routt has our basketball.
Rockets have led by as many as 9. They have the 8-point lead, as Brian told you, with the basketball into the hands of Owen Gernart, who will get it across court to Turner. And he'll hold it out front with 1:10 to play here in the third quarter.
Boone comes out to meet him at the volleyball line. Turner takes a couple of steps back near the tornado logo. Payson Seymour student section trying to urge their team back into it. Abel almost loses the handle on it. He'll get it now into the capable hands of Bryson Mossman. 50 seconds left to go here in the third. He's working against Sparks. They're trying to get it into Turner. Turner goes up left hand good. Turner able to draw Boone away for just enough to get that separation. Goes up with the left hand and finishes.
That's Turner's first 2 points of the contest, and those first 2 points give his team the 10-point lead, the Rockets' largest of the ball game. The Rockets have outscored Payson Seymour 10-4 here in the third quarter, and the Indians trailing by 10 will look to hold for the final shot of the quarter.
Schwartz with the basketball. He'll work it over to Sparks on the right side. 13 seconds left to go in the frame. Now over to Schwartz. That's Deeker up on the high elbow. 8 seconds. 7, 6. Schwartz drives in down in the corner. Right back into the hands of Schwartz. Pull up 3. Off the back of the iron, no good. Sparks tips it up. It's also no good. It's the end of 3 quarters. Routt Catholic 28, Payson Seymour 18. Fourth quarter play-by-play your way here in 1 minute.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Well, Routt leads Payson Seymour by a score of 28-18 as we enter the fourth quarter. Payson Seymour will have the basketball. After 3 quarters, the Indians shooting just 23% from the field on 6 of 26 shooting. The Rockets of Routt Catholic are shooting 14 of 31 from the field for 45%. Brian, the teams combined in this one, 3 for 22 from behind the three-point line, as the Rockets are 0 for 8. The Indians 3 for 14, and they'll need to have a fourth quarter like they had a second quarter if they're going to get back into this one.
Parker goes high up off the glass. It's no good. Rebound will come down into the hands of Turner.
Turner with 9 rebounds in this one.
And we'll get a travel on Mossman as he was looking down the floor, ended up dragging a foot, and Routt Catholic will quickly turn it back over.
13 turnovers now against the Rockets. 16 turnovers against Payson Seymour. And the Indians have the basketball now as Sparks across the time stripe with it. He'll hand it off to Schwartz.
Well, we've seen this Payson Seymour team come down from big deficits before. They played Minden Unity in December. As Barker fires up a 3, that one's no good. They probably shot just about as well as they did this night. Then, as we're going to get to see a foul whistle against Deeker, Damon.
That'll be Deeker's first, team foul number 1 of the quarter. Abel came down with the rebound on the block shot. Abel's got 6 rebounds now.
But to finish the story very quickly, Payson Seymour trailed by 16, shot themselves back into the contest, and had a chance to win it from half court as the Payson crowd wanted the travel in the backcourt and didn't get it.
Well, they had every right to want that travel too, as you can't miss that call right there when it's right in front of you in a big game like this.
Turner with the basketball. He'll drive to the right side, guarded out by Boone, who's done a heck of a job trying to keep up with him this evening. Cross-court pass over to Gennard on the left side. Flashing low is Mossman. Up on the high there is that's Creviston. Turner drives in. Nobody to stop him. Goes up with the left hand and good. 30-18 our score with 6:29 left to go in the contest. Payson's got to find some baskets and fast. Deeker, jump stop, goes up with it, and we're going to have a foul on the floor.
Abel will be whistled for the foul. That'll be his first. Team foul number 1 of the quarter. And the Indians will inbound underneath their own bucket. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to play in this one. Payson Seymour trailing 30-18. Schwartz will be the inbound man. And got to get it in.
We also saw Payson Seymour rally from an early 14-4 deficit against Illini West earlier this season. They came back to win that one by 2. It's a steal away, though, for Routt. Going up with it is Creviston. He gets the transition steal and score, and the Rockets on the run here. It's 32-18.
The Rockets are on an 18-4 run as this game was tied at 14, and it's been all Routt ever since.
Schwartz misses the fadeaway shot from the free throw line. This is Creviston on the run, tries to draw the contact. It's going to be a block on Schwartz.
It's going to be either a no call right there or a charge. As Schwartz will be whistled for his 4th. Team foul number 2. And Creviston will go to the line to shoot 2.
Creviston steps to the free throw lines, we tell you about Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offering quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete is ready to serve you. 309-252-1052 for Waters Concrete.
Creviston gets the first to go. It's a 15-point Routt lead. And they're just about to put this one away as Creviston gets the second. He's in double figures now with 10. And lead is out to 16 for the Rockets.
The All-State quarterback has had a heck of a night on the basketball floor for the Rockets. Pass over to Schwartz. 3 is going to be a little bit left off the mark. Turner will get another rebound, and he's going to get fouled 90 feet away from the opposite basket.
Turner's already got 11 rebounds in this one, as Deeker is going to be whistled for the foul. That'll be his second.
High pass over the hands of Gennard. Turner just got a little bit too much gas under that one, and it goes into the stands. Routt feeling rather comfortable right now with 5:33 left to go here. We'll see what Tyler Dushinsky and the Indians have up their sleeve here to make a rally. It has been tough sledding tonight here at the Nick. Pass into the corner to Sparks. Into the hands of Barker. Sparks will fire one up. 3 is up and good. Nolan Sparks with a much-needed basket for the Indians. It's 21-34. Pass down into the hands of Creviston. Ball fake. Gets Deeker up in the air. And we're going to get a foul.
They're going to count
They're going to count it.
Oh, my.
Creviston's going to get the and one opportunity here with 4:59 left in the contest. After he makes it, it's 36-21.
You'll see that highlight on Inside the NBA as Creviston gets the and one to go on the continuation. He's got 13 and lead back out to 16 now for the Rockets.
And we'll get a foul on Gennard here on the opposite side. It'll be his third, team second for the Rockets. Schwartz will inbound here as the crowd definitely starting to pile up here. A lot of Tornado fans, a lot of Hornet fans trying to make their way into the gymnasium. Several still waiting out here in the foyer. It'll be Barker, a 3 off the front of the iron, no good. Boone flies down for the rebound. Sparks. In and good. Back-to-back triples for Nolan Sparks. Here come the Indians, 37-24, 4.5 to go. Turner with the basketball, guarded out by Schwartz. Boone comes up to help on the double team. They'll work it to Gennard on the left, or the right side, excuse me. They try to get it on the backdoor cut to Abel. It gets stolen away. Deeker pushes it up to Barker. Barker keeps a handle on it, gets bumped on the baseline. It'll be a foul on the floor against the Rockets.
Gennard will be whistled for his fourth. Team foul number 3 against the Rockets. It'll be Indians basketball underneath their own basket. Payson Seymour trailing 37-24, 4 minutes to play here in the contest.
They'll work the basketball into the hot hands of Nolan Sparks. Back into the hands of Schwartz. Tries to drive it, he'll draw the contact and get a foul against Mossman.
That'll be Mossman's fourth and the Rockets' fourth foul of the quarter.
Will Whalen will take the full timeout. We'll take it too. Routt Catholic 37, Payson Seymour 24. We're right back with you here in 1 minute on Central Illinois Sports.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Hi, my my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
Routt Catholic takes the timeout. They're down to 1. As we're down to our last 3:56 left in this one. Sparks with it. He'll fire up another one. Off the mark that time. Abel will come up with another rebound here for Routt. Payson needed that basket. Not desperately, but not desperately at this point. As Turner gets it into the hands of Abel. Running pass over to Mossman. Guarded by Sparks. Routt wanting to play a little keep away here with 3.5 to go. Winner goes on to the regional championship as they get it to Abel. Payson gets caught sleeping on the backdoor cut. Abel with another 2. And it's 39-24, Routt up to 15. Barker, 3 on the right wing. In and out of the rim. Boone gets the rebound. Boone tries to pass it in the corner to Deeker. It gets tipped out of bounds by Mossman with 2:58 left here. Winner goes on to the regional championship right here from the Nick on 7 o'clock Friday night. Damon and I will be here with you to cover that one as well. We hope you'll join us. Better yet, make your way into the gym as Schwartz fires up one. Blake Schwartz. 39-27. Payson Seymour not quite ready to lay down yet. Creviston. Cross-court pass into the hands of Gennart. Back up now to Mossman. And we'll get a foul near midcourt.
That'll be Boone's first. And it will send Mossman to the line for 2 as that's the 5th team foul. Mossman to the line for his first free throw attempts of the ball game. Probably not the guy you wanted to put at the line right here if you're Payson Seymour, as Mossman gets the first to go.
Not necessarily, Damon. We told you Blake Schwartz was the leading scorer at the Winchester Invitational Tournament. This guy was number 2, an all-tournament selection at New Berlin, Waverly, and Winchester this season. As the second one off the mark, rebound comes down into the hands of Creviston. What a game he's had. And we're going to get a timeout from Will Whalen and the Rockets. It's their final Adams Fiber timeout. We'll be right back with you here after this on Central Illinois Sports.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Routt Catholic takes their final Adams Fiber timeout of the evening. If I have kept track, Damon, Payson Seymour still has 3 to go here. Maybe 2, but I've got 3 on the board.
We'll say they have no more than 3 and no less than 2.
No less than 2. That's if you're a new time comer here to Central Illinois Sports, this is the type of high quality entertainment you get. Both teams in bonus for the remainder of the contest here with 2:34. Turner tosses it up into the free throw line to Creviston. They try to catch Gennard on the backdoor cut. He's going to get fouled before he can get a shot up, and will go to the free throw line.
The foul's going to be whistled against Lane Barker, so that'll be Barker's first. Gennard will go to the line for 2. The Rockets split a pair from there just earlier, but they got the offensive rebound as Creviston, for the second time in this ballgame, got an offensive rebound on a missed free throw. Gennard was off on the first. His team's got the 40-27 lead, 2:31 to play here in regulation. And they're going to wave it off as they're going to say it'll be a lane violation against the Rockets. So Gennard had made the free throw, but wave it off. Lane violation. And Indians with the basketball with 2:30 to play. Near turnover right there, but Barker was able to run it down.
Schwartz has got it, gets bumped by Creviston, and now the Indians will go to the free throw line.
Creviston's first, 5th team foul. Schwartz to the line for 2. He's 1 for 1 from there in this one. He's got 9 points. He's looking to get into double figures as the senior doesn't want his season or his career to come to an end here tonight. The Indians are going to have a big rally here late. As Schwartz's first is up and good. He's got 10. It's a 12-point deficit now for Payson Seymour.
LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing, 217-285-2808. Trucking for all of your professional needs. See the wonderful Dunham family and their crew at LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing. Schwartz with the second, up and pure. Back to a 30-29 contest as they get the point on the board.
Heavy hearts there, Brian, for the Dunham family as we bring this one to them. A big supporter of all things local here for our community.
Mossman with the basketball, a little bit of contact there as he got a little hand on Barker. They toss it all the way down into the hands of Abel as Boone almost tipped it away. And we'll get a foul, and it looks like Creviston will go to the free throw line.
Creviston will go to the line for 2 as Barker will be whistled for the foul. Creviston's 3 for 3 from the line in this one. He's got 13 points, and he's got a chance to add to his team's 40-29 lead with 2:11 to play in the ball game. Creviston's first is on the way, and it is pure. He's got 14.
Brown County and Griggsville Perry coming up after the conclusion of this one. We hope you'll stick around as we'll wrap it up for you on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. Win and if we're done.
Second one in and out for Creviston. Schwartz got the rebound, and he pushes it quickly into the front court.
Indians on the move here, down to Schwartz in the corner. Up over Turner, 3 is good. Blake Schwartz knocks in another one. 41-32, it's back to a 9-point game, less than 2 minutes to go. And we're gonna get a foul against Deeker, and we'll make our way down to the opposite side as Turner will take the shots.
Turner's 0 for 2 from the line in this one. Deeker's now got 4 fouls, so Deeker and Schwartz both with 4. As Brady Turner will go to the line. He's 0 for 2 from the line in this one. His team's got the 41-32 lead. As Brian told you, 1:54 to play here in regulation. Turner's first one is up and it's off the back of the iron, no good. They'll have 1 shot remaining. And if you're the Indians, you can't afford to give up an offensive rebound on a missed free throw.
Not at this point in the ball game, as the second one also no good. Deacon will grab it. Here comes Payson Seymour on the run. Schwartz with it, goes through 2 defenders, loses the basketball, and it gets stolen away. Rockets on the run, all the way down into Olsen. Gets the cherry pick basket on the turnover, back to an 11-point ball game. Tough possession there for Payson Seymour. Deeger, bounce pass over to Gooding. He'll get a wide open 3. Gooding knocks it down, the sophomore from 19-9. And we'll get a quick timeout from Tyler Dushinsky. We'll take it too. Don't go anywhere. We've got the finish of this one coming up your way right after this.
Stotze Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotze Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotze Automotive and Tire.
Payson Seymour takes the Adams Fiber timeout. We've got him with 2 remaining in the contest here with 1:30 to go.
Deeker and Schwartz go to the bench with those 4 fouls. And
Turner almost loses the handle on it, and now will get fouled.
Turner will go to the line to shoot another 2. As Lane Barker's whistled for the foul. So Barker with 3 fouls. And Brady Turner walks to the other end to shoot 2. 0 for 4 from the line in this one is Turner. And his team leading 43-35, 1:26 to play. Turner's first is in and out, no good. Deeker and Schwartz will check back in as Martin and Boone go to the bench for Payson Seymour.
Ridgeline Sales Group here to help you capitalize on your investments. Knowledge of the land, dedication to clients, commitments to excellence are just a few reasons that customers come back to them. Give them a call at 217-285-5800 for Ridgeline Sales Group as the second one not in as well. Barker's got the basketball into the hands now of Deeker. They'll drop off just a little bit. They get it to Sparks. He tries the backdoor cut to Gooding. It's stolen away. 1:13 left to go.
Deeker's going to foul out now as he fouls Turner. He'll put Turner back to the line with 1:08 to play.
I know Payson Seymour, Damon, wants to try and get those backdoor cuts and get a basket, but at this point I think you just got to get a quick shot up, because if you hold on to it too long, the way this game's gone, you're going to turn it over.
Yeah, the Indians now with 19 turnovers in the ballgame, Brian. Routt Catholic with 15 as Brady Turner's back to the line to shoot 2 for his Rocket squad. They lead 43-35 with 1:08 to play. Turner can't get that one to go, and Turner's in his own head right now.
On the floor for Payson Seymour, it's Sparks, Schwartz, Baker, Gooding, and Barker. Probably their 5 best three-point shooters they've got on the floor right now on the roster sheet. Second one rolls around, goes over the top of the rim, and good. Back to a 9-point basketball game. It was a 9-point game back in January. Barker 3, left side, in and out of the rim, no good. Skying high was Olsen for the rebound. Less than a minute to go here at the Nick, and they're going to catch Landon Gooding reaching it.
That'll be his first, and to the other end for 2 will be Bryson Mossman. Mossman's 1 for 2 from there in the ball game. 9 points, Brian, so you don't see Mossman held in check like this very often, but Payson Seymour's done a good job in this one, as Bryson Mossman now with 10 points as he gets that first to go.
It's back to a 10-point advantage for the Rockets.
Rockets have led by as many as 16 here in the second half. And second one for Mossman is good. He's got 11.
Payson will let the basketball roll as long as they can. They'll get it down into the hands of Gooding. He doesn't have a shot opportunity. Now back to Sparks. Gooding loses a handle on it. Another turnover for the Indians. Mossman comes up with it. He'll dribble through defenders. Nobody there to stop him all the way into Abel. His shot no good. He'll get his own tip in. A rebound and a basket for Abel. 48-35, 30 seconds left to go. Sparks out to Baker. He'll fire one up. Off the mark that time. 23 seconds as Routt is going to find their way into the championship contest as Creviston will drive in for the quick bucket. 15 seconds left to go in this one as Schwartz will try and dribble for Payson. He'll fire one up. High arcing 3 is no good. Olsen will reach in. We'll get a jump ball back to the Rockets with 7 seconds. Routt will advance on. They'll take on the winner of Brown County and Griggsville Perry on Friday night. Payson Seymour's season comes to an end with a record of 16-15. We've reached the Logan Agri-Service postgame show where Routt Catholic defeats Payson Seymour 50-35. We'll be right back to wrap this one up right after this.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Before I started at Dot, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to Dot. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
One size fits all, that may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome you back here on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. Locations in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris in Missouri. Give Ed's team a call at 217-833-2375 as Damon Emmerich's got final numbers to wrap this one up for you.
After one quarter of play, Payson Seymour trailed Routt 8-1. The Rockets took the 20-14 lead into the half. They expanded their lead to 28-18 after three quarters before finally pulling away for the 50-35 victory. They led by as many as 16 points in this one. Shooting in the ballgame, first off for Payson Seymour, just 11 of 41 from the field for 27%. They were 3 of 16 from the 2 and 8 of 25 from the 3. For Routt, they shoot 54% on the night on 21 of 39 shooting, 21 of 31 from the 2, 0 of 8 from behind the three-point line, and 8 of 18 from the charity stripe. Individual scoring in the ballgame for Payson Seymour, Dalton Phillips with 2, Landon Gooding 3, Brody Deeker 4, Lane Barker and Nolan Sparks with 6, and Blake Schwartz leads the Indians in scoring in this one with 14 points. For the Routt Catholic Rockets, their scoring looks like this. 5 points for Brady Turner to go along with 12 rebounds, 8 points for Eli Olson, Adam Abel with 10 points and 6 boards, Bryson Mossman with 11 points. And before we tell you about Kellen Crevison's contest, we'll tell you about the player of the game sponsor. That's Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is proudly sponsoring the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And Brian, Kellen Crevison is our Derek Harris player of the game in this one, as Crevison led the way for his Rockets with 16 points, and he made buckets when they were really needed for his squad and really got the momentum changing as his Rocket squad advanced to the regional championship game here on Friday night with the 50-35 victory over the Payson Seymour Indians.
Routt advances to Friday. Payson calls it a close here for the 2024-25 season. We will reset our stream. We'll come back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Get your hot snack heated up. Get your cold drink refilled. It's Brown County taking on Griggsville Perry in our nightcap. You're watching the high school postseason here live on Central Illinois Sports.